Hi, my name is Ger Buckley. I'm fifth generation cooper here in Middleton. Today we're working on a period piece from 1798. So I'm dressed as my ancestors, my great-great-grandfather would have been dressed. The thrill for me is that I'm still working with his tools, passed down through the generations, working in the same methods, doing the same techniques, working on similar barrels such as port pipes, sherry butts, 40-gallon barrels. And nothing much has changed from that era, and nothing much has changed for literally 2,000 years. We're now in the cooperage where I do most of my work as a cooper. Very similar to 1798. As I said earlier, the tools are the same tools, such as cooper's axe, used for carving, used to prepare the stave when you first make it. Just to show you, completely the same as it was back then. My ancestors were very familiar to using a tool like that. Other tools, again, sticking with a tool such as this called a dog, a holding tool. Ancient tools such as an adze, again, handed down through the generations. Tools my great-great-grandfather would have been very familiar with as well, used to carve the top of the cask. The tool I have here is a cooper's hammer, about 4 pounds in weight, easily over 100 years old. It was used for 2 generations, and in both generations they used the same handle. The handle is worn thin from constant wear, and the beauty about this tool is that the handle never broke. It remained the same handle, and the reason for that is that they had perfect technique, so that when they made contact with something, they didn't put any pressure whatsoever on the handle. Otherwise it would have snapped over time. The other thing with the hammer is there's no wear whatsoever on the hammer, because they hit everything right on the ball of the hammer. By doing so, with perfect technique, in other words, no injuries, no tennis elbow, no shoulder injuries, and the tool is as good as the day it was first used. So it's quite a special piece, and it shows the history involved with the tools.